right. Just so you know, I put the RICO list. Yeah. Federal offenses, bribery, embezzlement, mail fraud, wire fraud, obstruction of justice. Yes. Now, I'm not really stepping away from those, the obstruction of justice, the hate crimes, and the racketeering offenses. I'm not stepping away from. I'm just saying that since you signed into law, it's $100,000 each time. That opens me up to a False Claims Act for the refusal to enforce the laws. For each sheriff's department in every county. Yes. For each police department. For all of you that are afraid that without cops there won't be anybody to arrest the criminals. Yes. Why don't I put all of you in prison and see if there's somebody else that can do your job? Because your concern about crime is really a fake. Now, family violence. Family Support Act of 1988, requiring states to develop and implement child support guidelines. U.S. Code 42667. Now, do I still owe the state any money? You know, you're getting sued for the refusal to enforce the federal statutes requiring each and every state to develop and implement child support guidelines. Yes. That when the marriage certificate is United Nations marriage certificate. Yes. Where there was no arbitration or mediation during the settlement. Ooch, ooch. It's the manifest disregard for the requirements of the law. Ooch. Now, I will sue each and every state of the United States. Yeah, you said you could do that, but you can't. You can't even have the court hearings without me getting notice of them. Yes. And then I told you it was against the law, and you said, "Well, we'll just make up fraudulent claims." You see, when the mail was returned unclaimed, yes. Uh-huh. Now, oh, um, did you want to enforce the laws today? You know, just reading what the law in the city of Seattle says, I think it has to be correct. Yes. There are no exceptions to the 1 year rule. Poop. Now, mm, could you do me a favor? You know, there's a little somebody that I find very attractive, Fannie Mae. Then there's that other individual, Freddie Mac. And then there's the FHA, Federal Housing Administration. Yeah. Yes, yes. Could you call the genie and get all the bonds that have a kind of government guarantee, but they're really not? Oh, see, when I was a financial, I just want to know, Jeannie, yes, of all the assets that are managed in that $18 trillion, how many of them are mortgage-backed securities that have an implied guarantee of the United States federal government? Now, Fannie and Freddie been around quite a long time. Could you get me? Every employee of Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, and VA, yes, where there is the implied guaranteed of the United States government for the last 50 years. And then I just want to know all the debt that the genie is managing, managing.